So who is the best Miss Philippines of all time? Well, no one can really say, but I do have my favorites. I think we all have our favorites. And today I've made a top 5 list of my favorite Miss Philippines of all time. I'm going to be doing this with all the major pageanting countries such as USA, Venezuela, Colombia, South Africa. But because the Philippines is just one of the biggest international pageant there is, Miss Universe, I thought it makes sense to start with the Philippines. So this is my top 5 list, and I'm taking from Miss Earth Philippines, Miss Universe Philippines, Miss World Philippines, and Miss International Philippines, the 4 biggest pageants. This is my top 5 list, but I would love to hear what you guys think. Who are your favorite Miss Philippines of all time? Please let me know. At number 5 is Shamsi Supsup, who was Miss Universe Philippines 2011. She went on to compete at Miss Universe 2011 and she was 3rd runner-up. That was the year that Leila Lopes of Angola won. The competition was held in Brazil. I love Shamsi. She's so beautiful, and to me she represents like a true Filipino beauty. She has a great essence of, you know, a Filipino woman, and it was just she's very soft and feminine, and I really liked that. It was just such a refreshing thing. She stood out to me amongst all the Miss Universe contestants that year in 2011. I remember her just being very understated, and everyone is so busy with big hair and, you know, lots of makeup, and she was really like as simple as it can get and just letting her inner beauty show and her natural beauty show. And it was great. I'm not surprised she finished in the top 5. She was the 2nd Miss Philippines in a row to finish in the top 5 at Miss Universe. So she was, you know, at the beginning of that long legacy that Philippines has had since 2010 at Miss Universe. So that's been amazing. She's now married and she has 1 daughter, but she still continues doing a lot of charity work, which shows her sincerity, how she was really committed to the causes that she stood up for, you know, when she was still Miss Philippines and when she went on to compete in Miss Universe. Those things still mean a lot to her, and she does a lot of charity work and is such a good influence in the Philippines today. And number 4 is the very, very well-known Pia Wurtzbach, who was Miss Universe Philippines 2015, and she went on to win Miss Universe 2015. Obviously, her win was marred by a lot of controversy by the mistake that Steve Harvey made. And I think for her, the way she came back from that, because that had never happened before, the way she came back from that and was able to be so graceful, so kind to Ariadna, and just so gracious about what had happened. She really is one of the most memorable Miss Universe winners, one of my favorite Miss Universe winners. She is beautiful. Again, someone who looks just so different from everyone else and is unique and simple. I loved at Miss Universe when she competed in that beautiful blue dress and her hair pulled back, just something that made her stand out from everyone else. And she really is confident and graceful, and I just love Pia. She's, you know, one of the best pageant queens in the whole entire world, not just from the Philippines. And number 3 is Kylie Versosa, who was Miss International Philippines 2016. Then she went on to win Miss International in Miss International 2016. And I remember watching Miss International online and thinking, wow, Miss Philippines is so gorgeous, and really a cut above the rest. The way she answered the questions, her grace, her beauty, her elegance, her platform was really inspirational. I think she's so beautiful, so bubbly, and very, very relatable. She is the 6th Filipino woman to win Miss International, so she's flying the flag high at Miss International, and she did an amazing job. I just remember really like falling in love with her and her unique personality. So yeah, lots of love for Kylie. At number 2 is Venus Raj. Oh my gosh, she's just such a class act. She was Miss Universe Philippines 2010. Then she went on to compete at Miss Universe 2010 and she was 4th runner-up. That was the year that Jimena Navarrete of Mexico won Miss Universe. She's so gorgeous, so beautiful, so unique. You know, she really stood out for me from all the other contestants at Miss Universe, and I just loved the sound of her voice. I loved how elegant she was. I think she's so classy and elegant. And her reign as Miss Universe Philippines was not without controversy. I'm sure, as some of you know, her crown was removed because there was some disputes about where she had actually been born and her birth certificate. But eventually her crown was reinstated again, and she was Miss Universe Philippines again, and obviously went on to compete. But for someone to go through that struggle of having their crown removed and then, you know, brought back, it's not easy, and I think she's recovered from it gracefully. She, like Shamsi Soup, spends her time working for charitable causes in the Philippines and around the world, and I think that shows what a true class act she really is. She's amazing. And my number one, I'm sure you can guess, is Kaitlyn Greg, who I am obsessed with and have been obsessed with since 2016 when she competed at Miss World and inexplicably didn't win. She was absolutely incredible, but I just found her so gorgeous. I loved her in that pink dress. I loved her hair up in a bun, her gorgeous face. She's just so stunning, so beautiful, so unique. And I thought she was just incredible. And obviously she didn't win, but clearly the universe had something much bigger in store for her, and that has been the Miss Universe pageant. I knew she'd be one to beat at Miss Universe ever since she entered Binibining Philippines or Binibining Pilipinas. And I was like, oh my gosh, she's probably going to win the Miss Universe Philippines title, and she's going to be the one to beat at Miss Universe. And she never let anyone down. She's absolutely incredible. She's also a singer in the Philippines. For those of you who don't know, she's half Australian and she's half Filipina, and she's just an incredible competitor. She was amazing at Miss Universe. I've got a video of her performance, her best moments at Miss Universe. I'll put the link in the description box if you want to watch that video of her highlights and of what makes her so amazing. Yeah, she's just incredible, and she has an amazing singing voice. And if you haven't heard her sing, here's a little video to show what an amazing voice she has. And until next time, bye!